Hi Gemini, welcome to your What Do I Need to Do reading for August 14th through September 13th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the link to the Recommend a Reader shout out, which goes to Sunshine Tarot. Much love and support to her. Hopefully you get a chance to stop by, check her out, show her some love and support if you like what she has to say. This is intended for a romantic love reading, but it may resonate in other areas of your life, such as work, career, job, money, friends, or family. All right, Gemini, what do you need to do? Gemini, what do you need to do? What does Gemini need to do? All right, we got the Ten of Cups there. Nice. And the World. Okay. Page of Wands. Two of Wands. Two of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Six of Swords. Ace of Swords. Good gracious. The Hierophant. So we could have, could be dealing with a Taurus. Doesn't have to be. But this is about some sort of agreement or contract has either been, could be the topic of discussion. This is about, what the heck's going on here? Wait a minute. We got two threes or page. Okay. We got two pages also. Yeah, so this could be the dismantling of a contract or agreement with someone, aka divorce, breaking up. Could be relocating. All right, let's get into it. So this is about closure, obviously. All right, well, this is about looking to the future, because you've just reached an agreement with someone based on some new information in the past 3 months that has changed things for you. And this could be somebody that you have either been broken up with, or someone that is just kind of being not very nice, kind of petty, kind of small. And yeah, you need closure with this person. You need to cut things off and find new interests. Look to the future that you're going to create for yourself. This is going to be an adjustment period, and this is about you cutting and cleaving as much as you can from this person and looking to the future, right? And then the wild card is they might want a reconciliation. That's different. What's this Two of Wands about? Six of Wands. Oh boy. What's this Two of Pentacles about? For Gemini. What the heck's going on here? Queen of Swords. That could be Libra. Is this having a heart-to-heart? Good gracious. This is... Aquarius and Libras were very similar. I'm wondering if it's an air sign thing going on. I mean, like, so far this is kind of shaping up to... So Libras needed to extend the olive branch and kind of bring somebody back into the fold because they were having trouble transitioning. Aquarius was supposed to stand down because someone either needed to, or get off the pot and decide and And then this one is like, all right, are you two having a meeting of the minds, a heart-to-heart, to decide truly what are we going to do? Let's get this out once and for all. What are we going to do? How are we going to handle this? So if it's not about you two coming together to talk about things, this is about you being decisive and relying on your friends to help you transition out of this now that there's been a definitive ending. But wait, hold on a minute. What's this Page of Swords here? What's this Page of Swords? Yeah, there's the but wait, because remember when I said, okay, but the wild card is you could be up for reconciliation. We got the Seven of Cups here and the Seven of Pentacles. Are you dealing with somebody that's going back and forth and all of a sudden they reach out online? Is this someone that is being fickle and not cooperative? Or is this someone that's having second thoughts and doubts now, and that's kind of putting you on hold? And that's why there's this you need to be decisive, have some heart-to-heart, truthful conversations, and you might need to be the one, Gemini, to call the shots here. That might be uncomfortable, but because, you know, you're not used to being in the driver's seat, but it could be that you're going to need to be the one to either set some parameters, boundaries, initiate the heart-to-heart, and be like, look, we need to make a decision. Because you being confused and then kind of wanting to do minimal effort, minimal talking, whatever. It's a Six of Swords. It's a Six of Swords about. Two of Wands again. Two of Wands. I honestly, it feels like this person, when you're almost out the door, is going to be like, wait, but what would be keeping you there? Honestly, oh, yay, let me get back in this relationship and do all the work again. I mean, what are they willing to offer? It doesn't look like they've made much of an effort, and a large part of this relationship functioning was on you and on the backs of you and your family. So I don't know what incentive they think they could provide, unless they, I thought my cat was coming, unless they've had a change of heart and they're like, okay, I get it. I know that I need to work with you. We need to be on the same page. I need to let go of some things from the past. I need to not hold grudges. I need to not be petty. And we need to talk about this without emotion so that we can have that heart to heart and move on and follow the plan. That's kind of a tall order for somebody who's of page-ish energy. And what's this Ace of Swords? I think it needs to be about this Six of Swords and this Ace of Swords and this Queen of Swords. Cutting stuff off and moving on. Because you're going to be having some epiphanies and realizations about stuff. What's this Ace of Swords? Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. Tens are cycle completers. Tens are their completion. So this could be saying, this relationship has run its course. It's been fulfilled. It's ran its course. You've accomplished what you were supposed to together. It's time to move on to the next phase. Involve your family and friends so they can help you adjust to the new normal. It's going to take decisive action. This could be you consulting not only family and friends, but somebody, maybe even a family or friend, that can offer sage advice and wisdom and help you navigate the trickiness. This could be a counselor, doctor, lawyer, therapist, a trusted friend or family member that's going to give you sound advice on how to get through in the aftermath. And furthermore, in dealing when this person, because they will, reach back out, probably online, about reconciling, or, are you sure we should do this? Let me think about it for a hot minute. Like, I feel like you did a lot of work here, and I feel like it's almost about you not getting emotional, but just going, if we can't come to an agreement, then, which I don't think you'll be able to. I mean, you might put that out there for your person, but I don't think you're going to be able to. I really don't. I feel like this person is just not where you're at. We got queens and pages here. And I feel like they're not where you're at. So you might put that out there, but then you'll see very quickly by their actions that it's going to be the same old, and that's going to be probably an epiphany or realization, and it's about cutting things off definitively and decisively and moving on to the next phase. Because they're probably going to want a reconciliation, but is it really a reconciliation if they just go, wait, are you sure? I'm confused. That's not a reconciliatory offer. No, that's just someone phoning a friend. What's this? Did I just make up a word? Reconciliatory? Maybe. All right. What's this Hierophant about? Calling Webster's after this. What's this Hierophant about? Remember when I said a reconciliatory effort? This is, wait, I'm confused. Hold on. Are you sure we're doing the right thing? And you're like, I'm listening. And they're like, this is what I'm talking about. This is not enough. we got faith and stability and the things that ground society and civilization for time immemorial here, represented in this card. Faith, perseverance, you know, as above, so below, and forever until the end of time, all this, with someone going, well, oh, squirrel. You know what I mean? No. So it could also be someone's renewed interest in returning to the fold and wanting to talk about stability. But I feel like even if they are, it's just not going to be what you want, or you're not going to be on the same page. It feels like the effort is not going to be enough for what you want. It's too little, too late. And while you might be thinking about their renewed interest in restoring faith and stability and into this, and having those clarifying conversations and epiphanies and coming to truths and all that, there's got to be action behind it. And there's not a whole lot of action here. It's just kind of, it's confusion and adjusting. But there's no game plan that gets, I don't see a game plan being reached. I think I feel like this person's kind of going to stay here in this stuck energy. Point being, as far as what you should do, we got swords all over the place here. And I think this is about you moving on, help of friends and family, and looking to the future for your new options. And this is about you kind of processing the fallout after things are over, processing the fallout, working to support yourself, working and adjusting to your new normal. And this shows that you'll have steady work, that you're going to be okay without this person, so don't worry about that. But I feel like they're going to kind of be reaching out probably 2 or 3 more times after it is definitively decided that, all right, we're not doing this anymore. They're still going to be coming around going, are you sure? You know what I mean? No. So you're probably going to have to be the one to kind of set the parameters for no contact, or like, look, you know, I'm moving forward with filing or whatever it is, because they're going to not be in the same place. They're going to be going back and forth. All right. What else for Gemini? What else for Gemini? Water. Could be dealing with a water sign. This is also highlighting emotions, which it doesn't seem like there's a lot here. It seems like you're kind of done, if I'm honest. This is also about going with the flow. And I think this is also, in order to go with the flow, you have to accept things as they are. And this is, we see water here. Sometimes it's behind the Queen of Swords. It's about transitioning, going with the flow. And if it's over, let's call it over. Let's just accept it and adjust and move on. So it's kind of that whole negotiation, adjusting. Let's just call it what it is. Let's just stop fighting it. Let's just transition from this really, you know, rocky emotional business right here into clearer waters. Let's just work together without emotion. Let's just do what's right. Keep emotion out of it and be done with this, so we can both move on to our other stuff. It's not going to be your job to help them. You're not going to counsel them either on, I don't know if this is the right thing. Well, good luck with that. I've got to be over here getting on with my life and taking care of myself. And that's not to be bitchy or cold, but I think this might have been, what was probably, what all this stems from is that you two weren't on the same page. You wanted different things, and you, I think, provided, worked hard, supplied a lot more than maybe they did, just because they didn't want the same things. It's not because they're a jerk or whatnot, but you two were not on the same page. And so you went about things differently, and it became pretty apparent over time that you were more reliable, I guess, more stable. And that's not a slam. I'm not calling, but you two want different things. You don't want the same thing. Not on the same page. Don't go about the same way doing things. And it's over. And you can entertain but you know, and this is the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. In the context of this reading, this is you knowing it's over, maybe trying again, but you will always be wondering and questioning. Is this effort going to be enough? What else for Gemini? Three of Wands, awaiting results. So, again, here we are at the crossroads, having to work and support yourself. I mean, that's two disparate things, I get it. But this is questioning, meanwhile, going about your daily life, but this is heavily on your mind, and it's like waiting and seeing. Okay, good for you, giving the person the benefit of the doubt. Nothing wrong with that. Waiting to see if this is going to pan out after a heart-to-heart or after developing a game plan. The new beginnings of a return to stability. Maybe that's what this is, epiphanies and truthful talks about how we're going to get stable again. Could be that. Shut my mouth. I mean, maybe this is about you two slowly working your way back to each other. Reconciliation. I'm worried. We got the Page of Wands twice here. Just saying. Right. And the Page of Swords. What else? Isn't that funny? Page of Wands and the Hierophant. Page of Wands in the World. What else for Gemini? What else for, what is Gemini? What else do they need to know? Anything that Gemini needs to know? What else? Any reminders? Gemini. Knight of Wands reversed. Seven of Wands upright. I feel like this is saying stand your ground, and this is stand your ground, no forward movement. So that doesn't mean that, get the hell out of Dodge. It just means whatever is going to happen, you need to let the other person take the initiative. Because this is about them wanting to come back. Are you sure we're doing the right thing? Okay. What do you mean by that? And then because you might not have been driving the whole thing, but you have been the one that's been more, I guess, I don't want to say anything bad about your other person, but it's almost like you've got what you want and where you want to go and how you want things, and this other person kind of hasn't been on the same page. You've been kind of like two ships passing in the night, and unless this is a relationship at distance, even still, you've kind of been in charge of the relationship, of providing stability, of providing direction. It is not the time to do that anymore. You're either going to go with the flow and let the breakup stand, or this person is going to show you who they are and what you want. But either way, you need to stand your ground. This could also be about conflict because somebody was cheating and that's what drove you apart. I feel like this is more about somebody's different effort rather than what you need in a relationship, though. I don't feel like this is about cheating. For some of you, it could be. It could be conflict because of that. But it feels like this is a difference in the way you two go about what you want and need in a relationship. And it took its toll, and this person might now come around and go, wait, are you sure? And you're like, okay, show me what you got. Giving them the benefit of the doubt. I mean, awaiting results. Shut my mouth. All right, Gemini, I hope this was helpful. I hope you and your person are able to work it out. Especially if there's kids involved, Good luck to you, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.